Now let me invite Q Malawezi.
Wawa chanko. Ife yatu nyanchi Ngerezi. My poem this evening is titled True Not Real. There's lots of times where we see injustice, but we only choose to do something about it when it directly affects us. So here goes. Injustice is as she walks 10 miles, baby on back plus bleeding son in her arms. No first aid for she's a third world citizen in a third world state. No band-aid so they cover his wound in red tape as they help themselves to the first world aid, compiling stats and annual reports at the lake, reducing her to nothing but a nameless and faceless figure on page 8, talking about how much of a poverty they alleviate. Injustice just is as he sits alone in tears, young boy buried in his teens because of stealing a chicken. He's been beaten and raped for 5 years, and they argue about who gets to ride in black notes for 5 years. As they choke and hold hands during tea breaks, we kill each other over their agreed differences, using this state to stage the amateurish play. So people, let's educate and act like pros in this game. For injustice just is and lives as we all just sit and choose when the truth becomes real. For injustice is just what life without love is, and that kind of life can't be justified as is. For our poverty is their job security, and this virus keeps the money flowing swiftly, fattening pockets already loaded with USDs, payments for detached guesswork from an office in DC, deciding what's best and what debts to give next to which better states in exchange to experiment, dangling carrots in our faces, and we do the donkey work, but guess what? In a dog-eat-dog world, trust me, the donkey will survive. But wait, aren't we all just God's children on these front lines? My only weapon is my undying hope that if in God we trust, we realize that God is our only true ally. He always is the God of justice who doesn't need but chooses us to stand up against it when his justice is breached. And who are we? We are just his who is just. And that's why in God I trust to spark this holy anger and burn Mother Babylon to dust. Because at times such as these, revolution is not an option, but a must.